betcha I watched that original movie on VHS. In 2003, this movie was on repeat in the Hubbard household. My sister even broke the VHS tape inside the VCR because we watched it so much that it got like wrinkled or something. So this movie broke because we watched it so many times. Freakier Friday stars Lindsay Lohan and is about as they navigate the challenges that come when two families merge. Tess and Anna discover that lightning might strike twice. All the way back in 2003, Freaky Friday came out, and like I said, it was a household statement. We watched that movie so many times, and I always forget it's a remake to another movie. I have not seen the original. I'm sorry. I've only seen the 2003 Disney version. So I went to this theater very open-minded because, let this be known, this was supposed to be a Disney Plus streaming movie, and that made me a little worried going in, but Disney said, we're going to put it in movie theaters, and that made me feel like maybe there's some confidence to this movie, and I walked out saying, if you are a fan of that 2003 movie, you're gonna like this movie. You're going to enjoy this movie. You're not gonna like it more than the original. You're not. But also, if you're a person that hasn't seen the original, this movie is a 2025 version of that original movie. So there's a lot to be said with this movie, but I walked out saying it's harmless, okay? I did not hate myself watching it, but again, this is coming from someone who grew up on that original movie. Again, I've seen it so many times in my life. So, of course, let's begin with the positives. First things first, let's just give a round of applause to Lindsay Lohan. It is so cool to see her in a starring role. I'm not going to talk about her past, whatever, but you could just look it up on Google. It is so cool to see her just fully recover and be happy. And she gets to star in a movie with Jamie Lee Curtis, and their chemistry is just as good as it was in 2003. This movie would not be anywhere near as good as it is without these two. Their chemistry, their comedic timing together, just their physicality, how they interact with their dialogue, you can tell they work together really well as the mother and daughter duo. And in this movie, the change up now is basically Lindsay Lohan has a new boyfriend and she's going to get married to him, and her daughter doesn't like his daughter until there's a little bit of a switch. Obviously, Freaky Friday happens, and now the daughter and the stepdaughter, the new daughter basically, switches into the adult's body, and now the adults are into the kid's body, and now the kids are trying to get the adults to break up this relationship so they don't get married. It's a little convoluted, I can't lie, but like I said, there is enough hijinks, there's enough giggles and chuckles, and I'm really shocked. There's a good enough heart in this movie that by the end of it, it's watchable. I mean, it's easily watchable. But what I will admit is, watching this movie, you can tell it's a streaming movie. Just the quality of it. Yeah, it looks nice and all the colors and everything. But overall, the presentation definitely felt like a smaller budget than the original. And this one has, bigger scenes and bigger moments or whatever, and a big concert scene, just like in the original. But this one, just to me, felt like it tried to be bigger in its budget, but it never captured the charm of the original, because I just feel like this movie never got into the actual crux of the movie. By the end of the movie, you get the lesson, whatever, with the two daughters, whatever, but the thing is, this movie is a sequel because of Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis, and they are the two little girls in the body. So that's where I get more into my negatives. I feel like the whole switch around felt useless. I know that's weird because it's a Freaky Friday sequel. You gotta have the switch. That's the whole point of the movie. But the thing is, because of their chemistry, I would have been fine with them switching again, honestly. And I know that probably would have been boring, so they try to do something different. I understand. But whatever they do with the kids is not as interesting. The older girls being in the younger bodies, there's a few chuckling moments, whatever, but they don't get enough screen time to where I actually cared about them. The daughters, their chemistry and them growing as friends and sisters are in the parents and the moms. And to me, it missed the point of Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. In the beginning, and before anything actually switches, you feel the pressure of this family getting married, all this stuff happening before the wedding, and then the switch happens, and then just hijinks happen. And again, there's some fun moments, but to me, the movie doesn't have the charm as the original. It kind of felt like a Disney Plus movie. I can't lie, even though I wish I didn't know that, because in my head the whole time I was like, yeah, I can just tell this is a Disney Plus movie. Because even how like they transitioned to different scenes, whatever, it just felt like a TV movie, which is now is a streaming movie. But again, Lindsay Lohan, Jaimie Lee Curtis, they were great in this movie. It was so good to see them back. The daughters, by the way, were both really good. I think their performances were great. I actually think Julia Butters, she is really talented. She was very good in this movie. The other girl was good. It was great seeing old cast members come back in this one. Like I said, hearing a few songs felt nostalgic. For me, this movie was watchable. It's fine. It's nothing great. It's nothing bad, though. I watched it, and you can move on in life. I'm going to give Freakier Friday a C+. So, are you going to go see Freakier Friday, or are you going to wait till Disney Plus, because that's where it was supposed to come out? Like I said, if you're a fan of the original, go see this movie. I feel like you'll enjoy it enough, but again, it's nothing like outstanding or anything. It's not like one of the greatest sequels ever. Like, this is a very easy, watchable movie. Like, this is the movie that if it came out in 2005, it would have gone straight to like Disney DVD, and you watch it think it's gonna be really bad, but it wasn't. For what it was pretty good. That's this movie. But again, it's nothing fantastic. Again, the original, that's in my heart. I grew up with Freaky Friday. And if you guys enjoyed this movie review, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.